Hey guys, welcome back to Programming Done Right.
Okay, so to install Python, you're going to need a couple of things. You're going to need a fully functioning web browser. I use Chrome, so we're just going to look at how this works. So we're going to look at Chrome, and here in Chrome, we can just type python.org. And now we want to go to Downloads. After Downloads, you just want to click, you want to find the version that you want. Most people can just download the most recent version. I use Python 3.7.4, so if you want to follow right along with me, you're going to want to download this version. But just to show you guys, I already have the most recent and 3.7.4 downloaded, so I'm just going to download a different one for now. So now what you want to do is, these won't actually work. So actually, I think your only options are to download these two. So I would download this, and then you're gonna press the one that corresponds with your operating system. I use Windows, so I'm gonna need a Windows 64-bit. Once you have that done, what you're actually gonna want to do is you're gonna want to press on it, and then you're just gonna go. You want to go through the default processes, and then you have it, and yeah. And then I'll show you guys how to use the IDLE in a bit. One very important note, when you do install it, there's going to be an option, add Python to path. Click that, because what you're going to do is you're going to actually install it, and a little pop is going to, actually I'll show you guys. So right here, you're going to do that, and you're going to want to open that. For me, it's just not going to work because I already have it installed, but you want to open that, and then there you go. You're basically done, and I will show you guys how to use, and I'll show you guys how to use it, but honestly, this is just something really easy. So you're gonna get this screen. So in this screen, you wanna press add Python 3.8 to path, and you're also gonna get this default checked. For me, of course, I already installed it, so it's not gonna be default checked for me, and you're just gonna wanna press install now. That's it. So, good job, and I'll show you guys how to use Python in a little bit. Okay, so once your download is completed, you're just gonna get a little pop-up sign, and you can just press close because you're good. You're done. So now you just have to type Python, and you're gonna get a couple options. This is my original Python. This is my old one, because I like to use the old one, but this is probably what you're gonna get. So with this Windows thing, you just want to go to IDLE, which should probably be an option just below, and we want to open this. And let's open it. It's going to take a little bit of time, probably because it's starting up for the first time, and because my computer is very slow. But we have it here. So just to test that it's working, we can just write print hello world, and boom. Okay, we know that this is working now. So how do we make a new file? Because I'm going to be creating a lot of new files. So we're just going to that's all we have to do. So now we can write print hello world. So it's just going to write hello world. HW for hello world. And let's see. Let's run it. And doesn't seem to be working for some reason. I do think that Python is glitching right now, so that's probably just what's happening. Yours should, in fact, work. Just give it a second. Oh, I was just running this wrong. Okay, sorry, I was running check module. You want to run module. I'm so sorry for the confusion. This is also what happens because I've been very used to the original version, right, where run module is right here. This is actually just checking if there's any errors. So run module, and we'll get hello world. I'm so sorry for the confusion if I took a little bit of your time, but that's basically all you have to do, and there you have it. Python is installed. Now I'm going to go ahead and uninstall this, as all my projects are on the original old Python. But they work the exact same way. And honestly, the new Python's a little better in my opinion. But I just like the old version, probably just because I'm most comfortable with it. That being said, I think that we've done a lot today. So good job. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've installed Python. Go check out my tutorials on Python. One that I've already released is how to make your own translator app. And now that you have Python installed, you can do it with Python. So thank you and bye.
Okay, and if you read the title, then you'll see that there was a special surprise, and to see to the end. And the special surprise is that tomorrow I'm going to be hosting a Q&A session. So comment on this week's video or comment on last week's Java video, and then I'll get to all your questions on my Q&A video. If I don't get enough questions, then I probably won't create it, but hopefully we can get enough questions so we can answer all of these questions. So if it's just about me personally, or if it's about Python or any other programming language or programming in general, put them in the comments. You can direct message me at programmingdoneright@gmail.com, but I recommend you put it in the comments, as I will answer in the comments rather than at my Gmail. Thank you.